welcome to another edition of Indian Economic Development. This is Section B, and in this we have Unit 6, 7, and 8, Development Experience and Economic Reforms in Unit 6, which carries 12 marks. Then you have Current Challenges Facing the Indian Economy, they are for 22 marks, and then we have Development Experience of India, a comparison with neighbors. So you can see that. This is what we'll do, and then I'm going to take up on the eve of independence, let's discuss the features of Indian economy. All right, so we are going to do the features of Indian economy, that is like the colonial economy, etc. So I'm going to put it in an acronym so that you understand. Okay, so look at this. So let's just start with when you're talking about a colonial economy, it's always an exploited economy. So the colonial, I've written the first word as colonial economy. And what is a colonial economy? Which serves the interest of its rulers. तो हमारे rulers कौन से थे? कौन थे हमारे rulers? The Britishers. And we were India. India is a colonial economy. So India was a feeder economy to the growing British industries. क्योंकि हम लोग रॉ मटेरियल सप्लाई करते थे फॉर द ग्रोइंग ब्रिटिश इंडस्ट्रीज एंड ऑफ कोर्स वी वर रेडी मार्केट for the machine made British goods. So both ways, by giving raw material and by being a market for their finished goods, we were serving the interest of the British as a feeder economy. So you're talking about colonial economy, and then I've written as cold, ऐसे याद करते हैं इसको cold करके, colonial economy, and in its wake we had what is known as a disintegrated economy, D, then D is dependent economy, and D is depleted economy. So what is disintegrated economy? So disintegrated क्या हुआ? जब independence मिली, the Britishers divided the country into two parts, India and Pakistan. So you can imagine the problems, so many problems, what an adverse impact it had on the people. Refugees, one day you belonged there and next day you became refugees of the place. So a problem with rehabilitation of refugees from Pakistan, for raw materials, shortage of raw materials, food grains, a lot of markets were lost, and obviously transportation. So all this was disintegration. Okay, so can you see that? All right, so then we also had what is known as dependent economy. Initially when the Britishers came, before that when they came, India was to a certain extent self-reliant economy. We had self-sufficient village communities. So हर एक village independent हुआ करता था, and they were not dependent on the outside world. But once the British rule came, they became dependent. Like for example, pressure of population or land increased, which led to the fall in agricultural productivity. Why did it do that? Why did the pressure on land increase? Because of the handicrafts which had failed. The people who were engaged in these trades had to fall back on agriculture. So and India's foreign trade came to be dependent mainly on England. And then we also talk about a depleted economy. So we are talking about a depleted. So what is a depleted economy? So कुछ भी replace नहीं हो रहा था. जो depreciate हो रहे थे physical assets, उनके use से, on account of the excessive use, they were not being replaced. And we had no engineering and capital goods industries. Second World War हुआ उसी time, which took place just before the final days of the British rule. उससे और भी depreciate हो गई हमारी Indian economy, because to meet the war requirements, Indian industries had to work day in and day out, and there was a heavy loss of plant and machinery in terms of wear and tear. So that also went on. Okay. So this is what it is. So we've talked about cold, that is colonial economy. D is disintegrated economy, dependent economy, and depleted economy. And we'll do the next three. Okay. So after this we have what is known as again, these are the features that we are discussing. So then we're talking about a stagnant economy. I'll call it STAB, cold stab. Stagnant economy, in that S will come semi-feudal, and then we talk about backward economy. So that was the Indian economy. So what will we like? Stagnant economy. So what is a stagnant economy? There is absence of development. कोई development नहीं होती. And how do you know that? How do you know that there is no development in the, because country's growth of real output was very little. There's hardly any change in that. It was very less and it stayed like that. It was like less than 2%. So that is like a stagnant economy. Then we talk about a semi-feudal economy. So semi-feudal क्या होता है? Which is neither completely feudal nor completely capitalist. So feudal economy होता है where there is a middleman between the actual cultivators and the government. That happened in the agriculture sector. Okay, so that was a feudal structure, and of course capitalism was there. That existence of capitalistic industries such as cotton, jute, textile, iron and steel, sugar, paper, etc. And again, capitalism, signs of capitalism were there in agriculture also. ऐसी बात नहीं है. For example, there was